Hey, what's going on everyone? This is iReviews back with another video, and today we're talking about the hidden features of an iPhone. Now, of course, iPhones are packed with hidden features. A lot of them are actually very useful, and many users don't actually even know or use those features on their devices. So in today's video, I will show you guys more than 10 features that a lot of people don't know about and that are really useful, so you must know and use them on your device. Now, we're starting things off with the Messages app. Now, when you go to Messages on iMessage, you're talking to someone right here. Did you know that you can actually share the screen of your iPhone with that person, or even ask them to share their screen with you? So all you have to do is, once you're on a conversation, just tap that little button right there where you can FaceTime or FaceTime audio. But then you will also have here share my screen or ask to share screen. So all you have to do is just tap the buttons right there and start sharing the screen. Now here's another one you must know. On the new calculator app on iOS 18, you know that Apple has removed the gesture where you could do like this to actually delete a number. Now you will have the back button that does that. But instead of the back button right here used to be the clear button, which allowed you to actually clear everything that you have there. Now if you want to do that, you have to actually press like this a few times in order to just clear everything that you have on your calculator. Or you can use this simple trick. Tap and hold this button, and just like that, it will clear everything. On the Files app on iOS 18, you know that you have two different sections. So you will have files that you have on your iPhone locally and files that you have on your iCloud. Now for files that you have on your iCloud, you will have a new button that allows you to save those into the downloads locally on your iPhone. So all you have to do is tap and hold that file, and you will get this button right here, keep downloaded. And just like that, you will have now that file saved locally into your iPhone. Now, as you know, the Settings app on iOS 18 and previously, of course, has the search bar at the top, but now it's much more improved. Now, what you get here with iOS 18 is that now you will have suggestions. Now, based on your use and which sections of the Settings app you use most, you will have the suggestions right there at the top, but you will also have something else right here. It is called Recents. Now, right here, you will have displayed all the recent settings sections that you have used, not the ones that you have searched for, but the ones that you have used. Now, just previously I used these sections and now they're there, so I can pretty much just tap here and go to any of those sections that I have previously used on my Settings app. Now, of course, iOS 18 has these amazing features on the home screen where you can tint the icons, which is pretty cool. So if we go to customize right here, I can tap to tint the icons, but if I don't like this, of course, I can just go ahead and choose another color. Now, if you don't like the color that you have chosen, you want to go back to the default one that basically iOS will automatically assign to your icons. All you have to do is just tap back on that button and it will just revert to the original color. Now this right here is probably one of the most useful features that Apple has added to iOS 18. You will notice right here the keyboard has two languages. It has English and Spanish. It's probably really hard to see those little letters right here from the camera, but you now don't have to add two different keyboards. You just add the language and you will have two different languages in one keyboard, and it works very smooth. Whether you're typing in the first or the second language, it will know that, and of course will even give you the suggestions right here. So it's pretty awesome. Now to do that, all you have to do is head on to your settings, go to general, and then right here go to keyboard. So when you go to add a keyboard, so here we have the keyboards, we have English and Spanish. You can see I can go ahead and remove one right there. So I'll just demonstrate how this works. So you tap on add a new keyboard. So if I search for Spanish right here and I want to add it, you can see that once I add it, it will give me two different options. I can add it as a new keyboard, which means that now I have to switch between keyboards, or just add it to the English one, so I have both of them in one keyboard. Now this right here is also very useful. It is an old feature, but a lot of people don't actually know about. So when you go to focus, you can see I have a focus turned on right here. You can actually choose which lock screen you want to use with a certain focus mode, also which home pages you want to have enabled, and even which watch face you want to use for that focus. So if I go ahead and just pick a watch face, it will display right there. I can go ahead and even choose right here any lock screen I want. It will display me all the different lock screens that I have on my device. Now what's really cool is that when you're on the home screen and you go to edit your pages, now you will get a new button right there that says options, and if I tap right there, it will actually take me directly into the settings app to the focus mode section where I can go ahead and edit my pages. On the phone app, if you have two different numbers, or let's say you have a first number and then you have maybe an eSIM, another number, whatever numbers you have, as long as you have more than one, you can quickly switch between those numbers when you're on the dialer here. You can see we have a little icon right there. I have two different lines, the primary one and the cellular data line, and I can just go ahead and switch between them directly from here. Before I want to make a phone call, let's say I want to choose which one I want to use, I can switch right here. Now here's a very old but very useful feature that a lot of people don't even know that exists. When you go to edit one of your contacts, if you just scroll down here and tap on the ringtone where it says, in this case, default, you will get a button right there at the top that says emergency bypass. What this means is that this contact will be able to actually ring me. So basically, even if my iPhone is on silent mode, it will still have a ringer once this contact calls. I just enable it right here, tap the done button, and whenever this contact will call me, it will go through. Of course, it will have a ringer even though I might be on the silent mode. On the Reminder app on iOS 18, now you get a recently deleted folder. So when you go to the Reminders app, just down here you will have a folder that basically works similar to the recently deleted on your Photos app. You will have your reminders right here, and from here you can go ahead and recover them if you want to, or you can just go ahead and edit them and remove them completely from your device, just like deleting them all directly from here. Just notice that every different reminder that you have deleted will actually be saved here for 30 days before it gets removed from the recently deleted album. Now on iOS, you probably know that you can copy edits from one picture to another. So I can go ahead and copy these edits and just paste them to a picture. But now with iOS 18, you can choose Adaptive, which will actually adapt the exposure to that other picture. But what's really cool is that you can also paste those edits to a video. So here I have a video. I can just go ahead and from here paste the edits. So from a picture to a video, and even from a video to a picture, you can simply copy and paste edits. And here's a really cool one. On the Photos app, when you add a photo from your Photos library to an album, and you do that a few times, iOS will basically learn that pattern and add a new button on the pop-up menu. So usually I add like photos to the Wallpaper Central album that I have, and now on the other photos, once I do this, you can see it will add that button that allows me to quickly add to that album without having to go through the list of the albums that I have on my device. So that's basically it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and found it helpful. If you did, smash that like button. Of course, subscribe for more, and I'll see you on the next one.